What do you do when you find $50 on the floor of the kitchen at work?
I look around to see if there's cameras in that kitchen, and I take it and I run.
But obviously somebody at work dropped it. Like, so it's not like I once found $50 as I was walking out of a movie theater.
Mhm.
There was $50 literally laying on the ground. I was like, no one saw it. I'm little. I see everything on the ground. The movie had ended. People were still crying. And I don't cry at anything. So I looked down. I was like, oh my God, $50. So I picked it up. Obviously somebody in the movie theater dropped it. But I don't know them. I don't work with them. Never going to see them again. I'm not running out to figure out who dropped $50. Finders, keepers, losers, weepers in that situation. But if you're at work, that means somebody somebody you work with dropped $50.
Okay, I like about 2 people at work.
Okay.
The other 12, I don't like. So if it's one of those 2 people, maybe, but I don't think it would be them. So I'm keeping money. Unless your name's on it, you should put your name on anything more than a $20 bill. If your name is not on it, then anybody could claim it.
Cooper's money, Cooper's money, Cooper's money.
Yeah, what am I going to do? Am I going to get on and say, I found $50 in the kitchen. If it's yours, come and get it.
No, you don't say the number. You say, did anybody drop any money in the kitchen? And then if people are, yeah, I dropped $200, then they're lying.
Mm-hmm.
The person that comes to you and says, oh my God, I had $50 in my pocket and I guess it fell out. That's mine. So is your attitude, listen, if you can't hold on to $50, sorry. Or is it, you know what? It happens. It could happen to you. You're having a long day. Your kids are crying. You had a terrible morning. You didn't sleep. You're whatever. If you're the one that drops the money, don't you want your people you work with to give it back to you?
You chalk it up as a loss because, yeah, you weren't paying attention to the money. If you have that much money, you should guard it and make sure you don't drop it. I mean, if I had $50 in my pocket, you damn right I would guard it because I haven't had $50 in my pocket in a long time. So if I find $50, hell, my job, screwed me out of $50 somewhere. So they're paying me back.
Girl pants are very tight, and I find that sometimes you put things in your pocket and they slowly creep out, whether it's like lipstick
but not
or
$50 though.
Yeah, of course, $50. Yeah, it falls out all the time of pants pocket. Or you reach in your pocket and grab something and you pull it out. It happens all the time. I feel like it depends where you are. If you're at work, you return the money.
Mm-hmm.
If it's on the street or it's a bunch of strangers, I think you can keep it.
Okay, my oldest son, the whole time he was growing up, he would always look on the ground. He was kind of like you, walk with his head down. So Every time we would go to the mall, he would go, I found 75 cents. He finds a quarter here and there, and he always finds things. So we were in one time a jewelry store, and I was looking at something around the in the counter. Brandon walks up, and he goes, Daddy, look. And in his hand was a diamond. It was probably a 3-carat diamond.
Oh, my God.
He had in his hand. So what is my first instinct?
Put it in your pocket.
Put it in your pocket. But the lady behind the counter saw him come up and ask me that. And she goes, oh, my God, one of our clients had a ring to be reset and lost that diamond earlier today.
Right. I feel like, if you're at a jewelry store and there's jewelry on the ground, you should probably hand it back to the person behind the counter because either it fell or somebody knocked it off or so. It's if he found a diamond in a movie theater, he can keep it. But if you find a diamond, that's like, how often I'll go to like Kohl's and there'll be a sweater on the ground. I'm not going to be like, ooh, look, a sweater on the ground. I'm keeping it. Obviously, it's something Kohl's is selling,
right.
And somebody knocked it on the ground or threw it on the ground. You can't take something that isn't yours if you're in a store.
I think they should have made the ring better, that it didn't fall out, and Kohl's should have made the hanger better so the clothes didn't fall out on the floor. I'm helping to clean up the environment.
The jewelry lady is there because the ring was not made well and she needs it fixed. That's why she's there. And they're such idiots. They lost her diamond. And your son. No. Put it in your pocket. I can't believe you would have told him that. You're awful.
Are you kidding me? A 3-carat diamond? I've never had a 3-carat diamond. That kid, I would have bought that kid an Xbox with that.
Okay, my mother was thinking about getting a car, and she wanted to go test drive cars. Somebody drove up to the lot, left the car not anywhere near the other cars, and walked away. So is that a free car? Can we just jump into the car and be like, oh my God, somebody left a car here. Let's just take it.
The car doesn't fit in your pocket. If it's something that fits in your pocket, like a diamond. Okay, I gave it back. It's not like we walked out with it. So, but if she didn't see it, yes, we would have walked out. I would have went back. I would have been at a pawn shop on the way home selling that.
Here's a diamond. Can I have $5?
Anything. It doesn't matter. I didn't pay anything for it.
That's a very good lesson to teach your son. How to steal.
But it's on the floor.
It's still stealing. If you go to a bank and there's money on the floor, can you take the money?
Yeah, because they should have kept the money better. They should have had it wrapped up. They shouldn't just. You can't just throw money around. You can't throw diamonds around at the store. If I find it and nobody sees me, I can leave.
So wait a second. So if a banker is moving money from like one end of the bank to the other and they drop like a wad of, I don't know, let's just say ones. I'm not going to make it like millions of dollars. They drop a wad of ones, which I think is like $25. You can pick it up and take it home?
If you get it before they do.
No, you can't.
It's a race at that point.
Bank robbery. They can call the police. You cannot do that. You're a terrible father. Don't teach
I reached down and grab it and pick it up and put it in my pocket, and they would have said, "Did you just put that? No, put what?"